Good morning, Real Nurse here. So today, let's just recap on immunization schedule in Kenya. And immunization schedule in Kenya begins at birth. And at birth, the baby receives oral polio vaccine against poliomyelitis and also receives a BCG against tuberculosis. And at 6 weeks, the baby receives oral polio vaccine against poliomyelitis, also receives Rotarix against diarrhea, also receives PCV10 against 10 pneumococcal infections, and also receives pentavalent against the 5 diseases, that is DPT, tetanus, whooping cough, hepatitis B, and hemophilax. And then at 10 weeks, the baby receives OPV, that is oral polio vaccine, Rotarix against diarrhea, pentavalent against the 5 diseases, and PCV10 against the 10 pneumococcal infections. At 14 weeks, the baby receives oral polio vaccine against poliomyelitis, also receives an IPV, that is injectable polio, on the right leg outer region against poliomyelitis, receives PCV10 against the 10 pneumococcal infections, and pentavalent against the 5 diseases, that is DPT, hepatitis B, whooping cough, tetanus, and hemophilax. At 6 months, the baby receives a vitamin A, that is a blue capsule. At 9 months, the baby receives the first measles rubella. At 12 months, the baby receives another vitamin A. This time round, it's a red capsule and a dewormer, which can either be in form of a tablet, a chewable tablet, or 10 mils. At 18 months, the baby receives the second dose of measles rubella and a dewormer, which can either be a tablet, a chewable tablet, or a meal. It's in 10 mils once. And at 2 years, the baby receives measles. At 2 years, the baby receives vitamin A again and a dewormer. Now, in people in Western region, that is the Rift Valley region, will receive an addition of yellow fever. That is immunization schedule in Kenya. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. More coming. Thank you.